So I want to talk to you today about why so much of the SP manifestation advice, manifesting your partner back or getting a new partner, is just utter hog shit. Okay. It's just not accurate. If you don't know who I am, my name is Tim Grimes. I've written multiple best-selling books on these law of assumption and law of attraction concepts. Link is in the description if you want a free copy of one of those books. Link is also in the description if you want a free 20-minute call with me. And what I want to share with you, whether I ever speak with you in person or not, and hopefully convey to you in a couple minutes, is that this relationship stuff is not nearly as hard as most of these quote unquote SP coaches are making it sound. Okay. Most SP coaches are saying, do this technique, affirm, do SATs, just keep on persisting. Basically do this crazy circus act in order to attract this person back into your life or get a new person back into your life. And that's kind of like, I don't know, it's like a circus performer trying to get attention, right? Or like in like those old pickup circles, like the guy who's like the peacock, right? Like wearing a funny suit and doing all this crazy shit to attract women. None of that shit's necessary, guys. That's all BS, okay? Here is the truth. And this is what I work with when I work with people on relationships and manifestation concepts and integrating the stuff that Neville talks about, that Florence Scovel Shinn talks about, that Joseph Murphy talks about with actual relationship dynamics, okay? This is what actually works and is 10 times easier and more fulfilling than, just robotically affirming or persisting and feeling like shit and feeling like you're getting nowhere and feeling like I'm doing everything right, but the 3D is not changing, or am I doing something wrong? And I'm, hearing all these success stories on YouTube or on Reddit. What am I doing wrong? There's something wrong with me. It's a circus act. It's nonsense. This is what actually works. Ready? Be a loving, good person. Now you might think, well, Tim, I already am a loving, good person. Wonderful. Wonderful. My next question would be, are you really? Are you really? Because being a loving, wonderful person does not mean just, acting nicely to others. It means, first of all, acting nicely to others, lovingly to others, truly, not being polite, but then turning around and being like, oh yeah, that guy's a piece of shit. Genuinely acting kind to people, following the golden rule, treating others the way you yourself would want to be treated. Because despite all the esoteric metaphysical crap we hear about everyone as you pushed out and all these cool Neville theories, Neville at his core, the most important thing he shared without question when it came to relationships was practice the golden rule. Do unto others as you would do to yourself. Assume what you want is done by assuming love to others, and assume love yourself. And be truly kind and loving to others. And here's the thing, because I know many of you are doing that. Many of you watching this, if you've made it this far, are good people. You are loving people. You're my kind of peeps. And you might be like, I'm doing that. I'm loving others. I'm sending love to my SP, or I'm sending love to everybody. Why am I not getting any movement in the 3D? And the reason is, in all likelihood, because while you are loving others, you are not loving yourself. That's the real hard part, folks. And it becomes easy when we focus on it in a more mature way that is not circus technique based, persisting based. It's hard for you right now because it's been explained to you very, very poorly and through misinterpreted law of assumption advice. When you understand that you are the real SP, you are the real specific person you're looking for. When you go at this stuff from that angle and start realizing more and more by peeling back layers, oh my gosh, I am a good person. I am okay. I am safe. I am loving. I am able to give love. I am able to listen to others. I am able to be a good partner. When you start realizing you can do this, and the hard part, honestly, is just realizing you can do it. And that's what coaching often will help you with, is making it easier for you to realize that. But once that shell cracks, you realize how easy this is to be a more loving person towards yourself, first and foremost, and in turn, because we're following the law of assumption, naturally be a more loving person towards others, follow the golden rule naturally. And by doing that magically, not magical at all, really, you become a magnet for more love in your life. More people want to interact with you. More people are attracted to you. Perhaps your previous partner or SP, so-called SP, wants to get back together with you. Because finally, for the first time, you are consistently, truly loving yourself and loving others in turn. That's what this real SP manifestation stuff is about. If you want help, I can help you with it. Like I said, I offer free 20-minute consultations. It is not a sales call, no BS. I just see if I can help. If you're interested in working with me after that call, we can have coaching, or we cannot have coaching. There's never any pressure. But as I said, regardless of whether we ever speak on Zoom or on the phone, I want you to know, in my opinion, having worked with hundreds of clients and having been involved in this law of assumption space for over a decade, and having written multiple books on it and edited multiple books of Neville's teachings on it, this SP stuff is much more about the golden rule and loving yourself than it is about any fancy technique. If you want more help, I'll help you do it. Until next time, be good.